Good evening. Before we begin the meeting, we'd like to have a moment of silence for those employees that are no longer with us. Beverly Renaud, a retired school teacher. Mary J. Prosperi, retired school paraprofessional. Margie Gautreaux, retired school bus operator. Thank you. The meeting is called to order. Mr. Hamner, would you help us with the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance, please, sir?
Lord, be with us during this meeting and dealing with the agenda at hand. May we treat each other's opinions with respect. May we learn how to reject ideas without rejecting people and share visions, although we may not share the same means. May this meeting be for each of us an opportunity to be servants to the people we represent. We humbly ask this through your name, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mr. Michael Lagarde.
Here.
Mr. Gregory Harding. Mr. Matthew Ford. Mrs. Debbie Benoit.
Here.
Mr. John Crowdis. Mr. Clyde Hamner.
Here.
Mr. Roger Dale DeHart.
Here.
Dr. Maybelle Trahan.
Here.
And Mr. Dane Voisin.
Here.
Madam President, you have a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. Item number 5 on the agenda, approval of the minutes of the school board meeting of May the 2nd. The recommendation is that the board approve the minutes of the school board meeting of May 2nd as recorded.
Madam President, I'll move that the board approve the minutes of the school board meeting of May 2nd as recorded.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Hamner, second by Mr. DeHart.
Yep.
Any public comments? Mr. Hamner?
None.
Mr. DeHart?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Any objections? None heard, so ordered. Announcement, item number 6. On the 20th of June, which is a couple of weeks from now, we have our committee meetings at 5 p.m., beginning with Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands, followed by the Executive Committee, then Buildings, Food Service, and Transportation, and Education, Technology, and Policy. On the 27th, we will have a special school board meeting as prescribed by school board policy for the purpose of superintendent evaluation. Board members, you have your forms for this process at your seat this evening. On the 5th of July, we'll have our regular school board meeting. That is going to be on a Wednesday because of the 4th of July falling on a Tuesday this year. Board meeting committee reports, item number 7. I'll turn it over to Ms. Benoit.
Thank you, Madam President. The Education, Technology, and Policy Committee met at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, May 16th, in the board, am I reading the right one? The board meeting? May 16th, right? Was the last?
Yes.
Okay. In the board room of the school board office with the following members present. Mr. Matthew Ford, Vice Chair, Mr. Don Crowdis. I was absent due to an injury. Also in attendance were Dr. Maybelle Trahan, Mr. Dane Voisin, Mr. Clyde Hamner, Mr. Roger Dale DeHart, Superintendent Ogeron, and members of the staff. Vice President Chairman Ford called the meeting to order, and we started off with information from Mr. Stan Guagua from Terrebonne General Healthcare System about healthy lifestyles. He's the center coordinator. Tonight, he's not with us, but Brett Chasson, also with the program, is here, and he'd like to say a few words if you'd like to come to the mic.
Thank you all for allowing me to speak tonight. My name is Brett Chasson. I'm the new director of the Healthy Lifestyle Center for Terrebonne General Health System. The night that Stan came, I was unable to be here because I was providing athletic training coverage at Terrebonne High School that night. And the biggest thing, he gave y'all all the details in regards to us providing, as Terrebonne General, providing athletic trainers to Terrebonne Parish School District. but I wasn't able to be here that night. So the biggest thing is I wanted y'all to put a name with a face. I want to be able to help y'all in any way we can in the future. We appreciate the partnership, and just overall, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Chasson, so you are the center coordinator now, no longer is Stan the coordinator?
So Stan is now the coordinator for our department. I am the director now.
You're the director, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, I just wanted to make sure we had that right in our minutes, that he is the coordinator.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yes, Mr. Avorsi?
Yeah, I would just like to compliment, I got to know Brett recently, and you got big shoes to fill. But
That I do.
Yeah, you do. But I know him, he's hardworking, very knowledgeable, and we're excited to have you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Thank you for the work you do, and I appreciate you coming tonight.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Next was the only recommendation for the meeting was that the board approve, as presented, the interagency agreement between Terrebonne Parish School District and Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government on behalf of the Head Start program for the 23-24 school year, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Dehart.
Second.
Second by Mr. Hamner. I'd like at this time Ms. LaRose to come up and give us some information about this program, please. Thank you.
Good evening. Wait, you want me to do the? comeback?
This is about, is this
This-
not
this
part of the
isn't-
recommendation, the comeback program?
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I called you. Yeah. I
It'll
thought
be
that
coming
was-
up in a second.
Okay, according to the minutes, it's all part of the,
This is the lady.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The minutes does not indicate you're coming up
wasn't
at
sad
this
that you
time,
skipped
but I
me.
appreciate that you did.
I'm just kidding. Hey, Mr. Dehart,
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
You heard
How
me
are
take a
all of
motion?
y'all? Thank you for allowing me to be here and for your kind support. Hit me with it.
I made the motion.
Well, I knew your face was involved with the Head Start.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
couldn't understand why Miss LaRose was right
Yeah,
underneath
where did
that.
Diane go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, yes, would you like to tell us anything
Well,
more
it's
about the
a
program?
continued partnership with the special ed department, referrals, and both ways, and the services of the professionals that come, the providers, speech therapy, developmental instruction, et cetera. Last year, we had 26 children with IEPs, individual education plans, and of course, the normal went off without a hitch, get the children having their services. Our numbers were a bit low because I still don't have all my classrooms open due to damage from the storm.
Thank you. Any comments from the board? Mr. DeHart?
I'm not gonna ask any questions this time, because it's the same question year after year. You're tired of hearing it, but y'all do a good job.
Thank you,
That's why I
sir.
keep asking questions, because the more you ask for, the more you get.
That's right,
And
squeaky
it's
wheel.
for the kids.
That's right, yes,
So
sir.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's it? Yeah, Mr. Hamner?
Yeah, I just want to give some kudos to the Head Start program, because being a big advocate of early childhood education and the needs of birth to 5 that I know you work with.
Yes, sir.
It's a marvelous thing y'all do, and thank you so much for what you do for those kids in the parish.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes, Dr. Trahan.
I never realized the work it takes for the younger kids, because I was always a middle school
Yes,
teacher
ma'am.
when I was in the classroom.
I would love
But
to
when
have
I-
you all come.
But when I became an elementary school principal, I learned real quick how important it is and how much it helps these students when they come in to even pre-K if they have skills that they've learned before.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And thank you for doing that and working for that
Thank you,
with
ma'am.
Head Start.
Appreciate
for
it.
us.
That's it? Okay, thank you so much for coming tonight, appreciate it. Okay, public comment? Mr. DeHart, any comment? Who seconded? Mr. Hamner, any more comments? Any board members? Any objections? Hearing none, so moved. Next, Ms. Sandra LaRose, the Chief Academic Officer, presented some information on the Department of Education's comeback campuses, and so she'll give us some more information tonight. Thank you.
Okay, good evening again. Last time at our committee meeting, we explained to you all what a comeback campus is, and we were really proud that we had some here in Terrebonne Parish. And so we want to thank you for allowing us to get representatives from each of the schools to be recognized tonight. Our comeback campuses are campuses throughout the state of Louisiana who have increased the percent proficient students in their schools in either math or ELA or some both, and have also decreased the unsatisfactory children in the same area, either math or ELA. And so we're extremely proud that we have one of our schools that Dr. Cade Brumley, our state superintendent, came to visit in February because Village East Elementary had the credentials that they needed in both ELA and math. So we're gonna go ahead, and as we call each school, we'll ask you to come up and get your certificates. Some of our schools have one rep, some have two. You can, whoever you brought with you can come on up to get your certificate. So the first school is Village East Elementary for success in both ELA and math. Okay, then our next four schools are our schools who increased in math. They were comeback campuses for the area of math. And that is Grand Caillou Elementary. You want me to do them all at one time? Grand Caillou Middle. Honduras. And Montague Middle. Feel free to say anything y'all want.
Hi, I'm Brittany Holcomb. She's our instructional coach, and she too is instrumental in the success of our school, so I invite her to come on.
Okay, and then our next four schools are the schools that became comeback campuses in ELA, and that's Coteau Bayou Blue, Homa Junior High, Legion, and Lisa Park. Congratulations once again, and thank you all for letting us recognize these hard workers.
Thank you. Madam President, there being no would you like to say
No,
more?
just
ahead.
guys, we're proud of you. Thank you for coming tonight to be recognized. Keep up the good work. We know it's a arduous task every day, but you do it every day, day in, day out. So we're proud of you. Thank you.
You said a mouthful there, because I know how hard it is. I worked in the classroom for 9 years, almost 10 years as a teacher, and completed 15 in the schools before I retired, and I became what I am today, I guess. But anyway, I know how hard it is, and I know how much blood, sweat, and tears you put into it, and it's every day. You think of nothing else mostly, and it's a lot of hard work. It becomes your everything. And I know it takes a lot out of your time that you should be spending with your families and friends and taking care of your personal life, and it's much appreciated.
Thank you. Well said. There being no further business, I turn the meeting back over to you, Dr. Trahan.
Thank you.
And y'all are welcome to stay, or you can go.
Oh, stay, Tiffany, stay. Therese, come sit up front.
Before we continue, I want to introduce a couple of ladies that are in the audience tonight that I should have done earlier. Ms. Lynn Elsie, Insurance Advisory Board, thank you for being here. And Ms. Grace Whitfield, a retiree, thank you for being here. Now we turn to item B, Finance. Mr. Hemp.
Thank you, Dr. Trahan. The Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands Committee met immediately following the 5 p.m. Education, Technology, and Policy Committee meeting on Tuesday, May 16th in the boardroom at the school board office with the following members present: myself, Chairman, and Mr. Roger Dale Dehart. Also in attendance were Dr. Maybelle Trahan, Mr. Dane Voisin, Mr. Matthew Ford, Mr. Don Crowder, Superintendent Orgeron, and members of the staff. I called the meeting to order. First order of business, Ms. Catherine Gilbert Terrio, Director of Business Retention and Expansion at the Terrebonne Economic Development Authority, and Mr. Randy Parr, General Manager, addressed the committee on consideration of approval to adopt a resolution to support Alexander Ryan Marine and Safety, LLC, in its participation in the Industrial Tax Exemption Program. The committee recommends that the board approve and adopt the resolution as presented, granting the request by Alexander Ryan Marine and Safety, LLC, the industrial tax exemption.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Dehart,
Second.
seconded by Dr. Trahan. Any members of the public wish to address this? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir, thank you.
Dr. Trahan?
No, sir.
Any other members of the board? Any objection to the motion? Hearing none, the motion passes. At this time, I'd like to introduce Catherine Gilbert Terrio with TITA, and is Randy with you? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Y'all want to say anything?
Well, I mean, I would say thank you. You know, we've invested a lot of time and resources in the community here. We're here for the long term, and you know, we're hiring local people. We've already presented that to you, so we appreciate you approving it.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to say thank you as well. It's always a pleasure to work with staff and with the board on these projects. I know sometimes it can be a bit worrisome or contentious with the program, but you know, we try to bring only projects that are good for the community, that meet the criteria, to this board. So we do appreciate working with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Recommendation number 2, the committee recommends that, Lynn Fontaine presented information on the group claim statistics, and Curtis gave an insurance update for the group health insurance. And then Curtis made a recommendation for the approval of student accident insurance. And the recommendation is that the board approve and accept the proposal from Mark Harris, agent of record, underwritten by Mutual of Omaha, for student accident insurance, including volunteer workers with limits of liability of $25,000 per accident, and catastrophic athletic accident insurance underwritten by Zurich Insurance Company with limits of $1 million and an annual premium in the amount of $182,651, effective August 1st, 2023 through July 31st, 2024.
So moved.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Dehart, seconded by Ms. Benoit. Does any members of the audience wish to address this motion? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir, insurance is important for all systems. so
Correct. Yeah.
support.
Ms. Benoit?
No, sir.
Any other members of the board? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion passes. And I believe we have Mark Harris here. You want to wave or say anything? Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mark.
Recommendation number 3, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the renewal the renewal offer for excess casualty insurance from Lloyd's of London, Ambridge, through Arthur J. Gallagher of Louisiana, the broker of record, covering automobile liability, general liability, errors and omissions liability, and sexual abuse harassment liability, with limits of $2 million per occurrence, with a $400,000 general aggregate limit for general liability, $2 million per accident for auto liability, and $2 million per claim for errors and omissions, and $1 million for sexual abuse harassment liability, subject to $500,000 of self-insured retention, with an annual premium of $240,000, rejecting uninsured, underinsured motorist liability and terrorism, effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto. Moved by Mr. Dehart, seconded by
Second.
Ms. Benoit. Any members of the audience wish to address this? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir.
Ms. Benoit?
No, sir.
Any other members of the board? Any objection to the motion? Hearing none, the motion passes. Curtis, I don't think we have anybody here for that one, do we? Thank you. Recommendation number 4, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the renewal offer for boiler and machinery insurance from Travelers Insurance Company, Arthur J. Gallagher of Louisiana Incorporated, broker of record, with an annual premium of $13,595, subject to $2,500 deductible, effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024. Moved by Mr. Dehart, seconded by Mr. Voisin. Any members of the audience wish to address this motion? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir.
Mr. Voisin? Any other members of the board? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion passes. Nobody's here. There. Recommendation number 5, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the renewal offer. Keep wanting to say officer for offer. For flood insurance with Leday Agency Incorporated through the Wright National Flood Insurance Company, with an estimated annual premium in the amount of $161,987, effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024. Moved by Mr. Dehart, seconded by Mr. Voisin. Anybody in the audience wish to address this motion? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir.
Mr. Voisin? Any other members of the board? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion passes. Is Leo here? Leo Leday. Yeah. You want to come up?
No, the whole team will come to their senses someday. Great.
We know that. Next up is cyber insurance. The committee recommends that the board approve and accept the renewal for cyber liability insurance from Houston Casualty USI Insurance Services, LLC, broker of record, with an annual premium of $53,428.41, subject to a $100,000 deductible, with limits of $1 million, effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Dehart, second by Mr. Voisin. Any members of the audience wish to address this motion? Mr. Dehart?
No, sir.
Mr. Voisin? Any other members of the board? Any objection? Hearing none, the motion passes. And Ed Daig with USI is here. Thank you, Ed. Recommendation number 7, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the Courier to serve as the official journal for the Terrebonne Parish School Board at current rates, July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024.
I'll move that recommendation for discussion.
Moved by Mr. Dehart,
Second, for the same reason.
second by Dr. Trahan. Any members of the audience wish to address this? Mr. Dehart, go ahead.
I have a question for our attorney, if one of them may ask. The question I have is, years past, we used to have a certain amount of circulation to honor this. Has that legislation ever changed?
I've researched case,
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Harper.
I've researched case law on this.
Yeah.
There is no circulation or readership requirement.
Okay, because it used to be at one time, yes. Okay, I want to know that because you can't find a Hummer-Curry nowhere. And I have a problem with that. In Times-Picayune, you can find it almost anywhere.
Per the letter of the law, there is
Yeah,
no
okay.
requirement for circulation or readership.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any other questions? Any objection to the motion?
I'm not going to object this time, but next year I will.
I'm going to be with you.
Wait, the attorney's telling us.
He moved to table, not to, you have to vote on whether or not to table.
I didn't.
No, he didn't move the table. He moved it for discussion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Thank you.
Okay, so hearing no objection, the motion passes. I'm going to be with you next year, Mr. DeHart. Maybe.
I'm going to find out between this year and next year, somebody that can get it out, because I want the public to know advertisement and bids and stuff like that. That's very important to the system. And the Hummer-Curry has never fulfilled that since, not just because they moved out. They're not worth the money we pay them. I'll say that on record.
Yeah, since we all out of order talking about it after the fact, is there any requirement that the newspaper must cover local and not just regional news? Or just that it has to be housed here?
It just needs to be in the parish. If there is a paper in the parish, it needs to be in the parish. If not, then you can branch out, but that's
Even if the owners are in New York?
as far as I know.
Thank you. Sorry about that, audience. We on number 6. Where am I at?
Finish number 7.
We just
We
wrapped up.
just finished 7.
I just did number 7. And there be no further business to come before the Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands Committee. I'll turn the meeting back over to you, Dr. Trahan.
Thank you, Mr. Hamner. Item C on the agenda, Executive Committee Report of May 16th. Dear members of the board, the Executive Committee met immediately following the 5 p.m. Education, Technology, and Policy Committee and the Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands Committee meetings on Tuesday, May 16, 2023, in the board meeting, the boardroom of the school board office with the following members present. Myself, President, Mr. Dane Voisin, Vice President. Also in attendance were Mr. Clyde Hamner, Mr. Roger Dale DeHart, Mr. Matthew Ford, Mr. Don Crowder, Superintendent Bubba Ogeron, and members of his staff. The meeting was called to order. The Executive Committee examined and authorized payment of invoices for the current month, including supplemental payroll and travel expenses. There were no committee member concerns that were brought up at that meeting. Can I have a motion to accept the report of the Executive Committee? Motion, Mr. Voisin, second by Mr. Lagarde. Any public comment? Mr. Voisin, Mr. Lagarde? Any other board members? Any objections? None heard, so ordered. There being no further business, the Executive Committee meeting was brought to adjournment at 6:21 p.m. Item D on the agenda, Buildings, Food Service, and Transportation Committee. Mr. Voisin.
Thank you, Madam President. Apologize for my voice because I'm very hoarse tonight, but I'll try to make it through. The BFT Committee met immediately following the 5 p.m. Education Technology Policy Committee, Finance, Insurance, and Section 16 Lands Committee, and Executive Committee meeting on Tuesday, May 16, 2023, in the boardroom of the school board office with the following members: myself as chair, Dr. Trahan as well, Mr. Harding, vice chair, also in attendance, Mr. Crowdis, Mr. Hamner, Superintendent Ogeron, and members of the staff. Recommendation number 1, the committee recommends that the board approve and enter into a bus lease agreement between Bayouland YMCA and Terrebonne Parish School Board, effective June 7, 2023 to August 4th, 2023, to provide bus usage for the summer camp program, provided buses shall run during normal operating hours on weekdays as needed. Mileage reimbursement as a per-mile fee equal to 50% of the cost of 1 gallon of fuel at the time of travel, with a minimum per-mileage fee of $2.25 per mile driven, provided and pay bus driver approved by Terrebonne Parish School Board, provided all necessary insurance requirements are met, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So moved, Mr. Hamner, second, Mr. DeHart. Is Miss Angie Falgu out here? I don't think so. Okay. They did, yes. Any public comments? Mr. Hamner?
None.
Mr. DeHart?
No, thank
Any
you.
other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 2, committee recommends that the board approve and renew an agreement between Terrebonne Parish School Board and Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government relative to the Head Start program for the preparation of meals at Legion Park, Schriever, Gibson, and South Down Elementary Schools cooking sites for 2023-24 school year, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So moved, Mr. DeHart, second, Mr. Hamner. Any public comments? Mr. DeHart?
No, sir, thank you.
Mr. Hamner?
No comment.
Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 3, committee recommends that the board approve and renew the contracts for auxiliary services, requests for proposals for kitchen equipment repair services and refrigeration repair services from the following vendors for a period of 12 months, July 1st, 2023 through June 30, 2024, upon mutual agreement of both Terrebonne Parish School Board and the awarded vendors under the same terms and conditions.
So moved.
So move Mr. Hamner, second Mr. DeHart. Any public comments? Mr. Hamner?
No comment.
Thank you. Mr. DeHart?
No, sir.
Okay. Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 4, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the lowest bids received meeting all specifications for the following maintenance and repair services for 23-24 school year, and authorize the purchasing department to re-advertise those sections where no bid was received.
So moved.
So move, Mr. DeHart.
Second.
Second, Mr. Hamner. Any public comments? Mr. DeHart?
That's why I brought up the question earlier, and I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. I want to make sure everybody out in these businesses get
Get the opportunity.
an opportunity to bid on it, because we need their services.
Absolutely.
And there's no way I can say they didn't see it, or they did. And I'm just trying to fix that for the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Hamner?
Yeah, could you read that list of vendors?
I'll talk to you later about that. Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 5, the committee recommends that the board reject all bids received for the following maintenance and repair services bids for 23-24 school year, and authorize the purchasing department to re-advertise the bids.
So moved.
So move, Ms. Benoit. Second, Mr. Hamner. Any public comments? Ms. Benoit? Mr. Hamner? Thank you. Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 6, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept, with the exception of 2 of the vendors, public supplies and equipment, new plumbing equipment, actually it's the same one, on page 10. The lowest bids received, meeting all specifications for the following maintenance supplies and equipment for the 23-24 school year, and authorize the purchasing department to re-advertise those sections where no bid was received.
So moved.
So move,
Second.
Ms. Benoit. Second, Mr. Hamner. Any public comments? Ms. Benoit? Mr. Hamner?
No comment.
Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 7, The committee recommends that the board reject all bids received for the following maintenance supplies and equipment bids for the 23-24 school year and authorize the purchasing department to re-advertise those bids.
So moved.
So move, Mr. DeHart.
Second.
Second, Dr. Traha. Any public comments? Mr. DeHart?
No, sir, thank you.
Dr. Traha?
No, sir.
Thank you. Any other board members?
Light bulbs are on sale at Walmart.
Thank you for that input, Mr.
Number 2 on the
Hamler.
list.
Okay. Any other board members?
Are they really? Because I need some.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 8. I don't think Ms. Shelley's here either, but she was here last time. We ready? Fantastic. The committee recommends that the board approve and accept the lowest bid received, meeting all specifications for the building repair project in response to Hurricane Ida at the TPSB Administrative Building, Central Office Maintenance Building, Transportation Building, and Technology Annex from Cotton Commercial USA, Inc., 5443 Katy Hockley Cutoff Road, Katy, Texas, 77493, in the amount of $608,417. Accept alternate number 1 to modify the delivery entrance landing, canopy, cover, and door at the Technology Annex in the amount of $11,103 and establish a total project budget in the amount of $695,600. Funds to be derived from FEMA reimbursement funds, $616,047.30, and local funds, $79,552.70, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So move, Mr. DeHart.
Second.
Second, Dr. Traha. Any public comments? Mr. DeHart?
Just one question that I saw this last night, and it has a concern. With this amount of damage to certain buildings, we do have to bring them up to code, to current code. Am I correct, Mr. Angeron?
If it's a certain percentage,
Yeah.
yes.
Because what I'm saying is that, we got some large amounts, and I know whenever you have that much of damage, you gotta make sure to bring them up to code. I'm just making sure to confirm that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
That's all.
DeHart.
Thank you.
Any other board members? Yes, sir, Mr. Hamner.
That's the little house across the street from Terrebonne.
Yep.
And that thing's so old, FEMA wouldn't let us just bulldoze it and build a new one? Wouldn't it be cheaper? Or they just won't let you? Okay. Just a thought.
See, different
It is
rules
old.
apply.
It is.
Different rules apply.
I know, I know.
Okay, good try. Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 9. The committee recommends that the board approve and accept the lowest bid received, meeting all specifications for the building repair project in response to Hurricane Ida at H.L. Bourgeois from Group Contractors, LLC, 15055 Jefferson Highway, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 70817, in the amount of $6,128,000, and establish a total project budget in the amount of $6,706,530. Funds to be derived from FEMA reimbursement funds, $6,035,877, and local funds, $670,653, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto. So move, Dr. Traha. Second, Mr. DeHart. Any public comments? Dr. Traha?
No, sir.
Mr. DeHart?
No, sir, thank you.
Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 10. The committee recommends that the board approve and accept the lowest bid received, meeting all specifications for the HVAC replacement upgrade project at Oak Lawn Middle School from Dove Group LLC, 36598 Luke Drive, Geismar, Louisiana, 70334, in the amount of $3,199,000. Accept alternate number 1 kitchen hood modifications in the amount of $67,000 and establish a total project budget in the amount of $3,565,074. Funds to be derived from the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA, ESSA 3, pending receipt of all required documents, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto. So move, Dr. Trahan.
Second.
Mr. Hamner. Any public comments? Dr. Trahan? Mr. Hamner?
None.
Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 11, the committee recommends that the board approve and accept the lowest bid received, meeting all specifications for the HVAC replacement upgrade project at Elysian Fields School from Volute, Inc., 313 Venture Boulevard, Houma, Louisiana, 70360, in the amount of $1,908,300, and establish a total project budget in the amount of $2,090,454, funds to be derived from the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA, ESSA 3, pending receipt of all required documents, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So moved.
So move, Mr. Dehart, second, Ms. Benoit. Any public comments? Mr. Dehart?
Very happy that we have some ESSA funds that helps us with struggling in air conditioning. Thank you.
Yep. Ms. Benoit?
I agree with all these recommendations. Are we at $1 billion yet with all of the money that we're talking about?
I know, it's a
But,
lot of money.
You
but
know,
just-
you're right, Mr. Dehart. Thank God it's not coming out of our budget. It's coming out of the ESSER funds,
Yeah.
because it would be hard to approve these recommendations otherwise.
Let's go back to the original idea to do this. I got to give credit to the superintendent. Originally, that money was designated for other projects that would have been great to have, but when we found out we could use ESSER money for air conditioning,
Yes.
superintendent brought it to our attention, and he's really the one that got that done for us.
He's such a cool superintendent.
We'll remember that on the
I'm not
evaluation.
I'm not gonna let that fly. You got some staff here that
Yeah.
that was in that and opened the door for it. And it was a team effort. So I don't want to just say the superintendent, I'm not taking away.
Well, I was going to let him give the
Supervisor,
kudos to the staff.
Dr. Austin,
Thank all of you guys. Yep.
Dr. Bro, and now Ms. Cheryl DeGrease. They're both in that department with the ESSA money. So thank y'all.
And I taught Cheryl degrees.
You taught her? Oh.
Everything she knows.
Poor thing.
And Kim Voisin too, just so don't get away with the.
Kim Voisin. She's not a Voisin.
No,
But, okay, let's move on before you get in
Yeah,
trouble.
move on.
Right?
Okay, we're out of order here.
Any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Recommendation number 12, the committee recommends that the board approve the substantial completion dated May 8th, 2023 for the baseball field at Ellender High School, and ratify change order number 2 to extend the contract time by 59 days due to material delays, subject to the punch list upon completion of the punch list and final inspection, balancing change order and receipt of the lien-free certificate. Authorize the release of retainage, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So move, Mr. DeHart. Second, Ms. Benoit. Any public comments? Mr. DeHart?
No, sir. Thank
Ms. Benoit? Any other any other board members? Any objections? Hearing none, motion passes. Hearing a whistle. We good? Recommendation number 13, hallelujah. The committee recommends that the board reject all bids received from the demolition of portables and modular buildings in response to Hurricane Ida at Acadian Elementary, Coteau Bayou Blue Elementary, Dularge Elementary, East Houma Elementary, LaCache Middle, Legion Park Elementary, and Village East Elementary Schools due to an administrative error in the bid documents, and further authorize the re-advertising of the bid.
So moved.
So move, Mr. Hamner. Second, Dr. Trahan. Any public comments? Mr. Hamner?
Good
Dr.
luck getting rid of them.
Dr. Trahan?
I was gonna say the same thing. I hope we can surely finally get them going, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a job. Any other board members?
Yeah, that's why I left the meeting.
Any objections?
Sick.
Hearing none, motion passes. And there being no further business, the BFT, I turn the meeting back over to you, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Wazam. Item number 8 on tonight's agenda, the superintendent's agenda.
All right. 8A1 is consideration of approval of bus lease agreement between LaCirque Summer Camp and Terrebonne Parish School Board. The recommendation is that the board enter into a bus lease agreement between LaCirque Summer Camp and Terrebonne Parish School Board effective June 12, 2023 to July 28, 2023 to provide bus usage for LaCirque Summer Camp, provided buses shall run during normal operating hours on weekdays as needed, mileage reimbursement at a per mile fee equal to 50% of the cost of 1 gallon of fuel at the time of travel, with a minimum per mileage fee of $2.25 per mile driven. Provide and pay bus drivers approved by the Terrebonne Parish School Board, provided all necessary insurance requirements are met, and further authorize the board president to sign all necessary documents pertaining thereto.
So moved.
So
Second.
Ms. Benoit, second, Mr. Hamner. Any public comment? Ms.
We-
Benoit?
We do have Miss Bernadette Smith and Miss, I had two different names. Miss Bernadette Smith, y'all come up and
Ms. Smith and
talk
Ms.
about your
Ezell.
program, please.
Hi. We have a program with certain mentoring. It's been in existence, I'm pretty sure, a couple of decades now. It started in Senator Circle, and they moved us to the beautiful new community center in Mechanicville. We just opened another one at the Shriever Recreation Center. Currently, our camp is in the Mechanicville. We serve up to 50 children. What we do during the year is we do educational mentoring, life skills, we do a lot of activities with them, arts and crafts. We learn all kinds of fun things. And in the summer, we continue to do some of those educational components so that they don't lose what they've learned during the year. But it involves a lot of fun things, which is the reason that we're requesting the buses, so that we could take them to the community pools, and different learning places in, and around our area. Any questions?
Got a question.
Mr. DeHart?
You said your group's been an organization been for many years?
15
But this
plus.
is the first year y'all ever came and asked for buses?
No, we used the buses before.
You used the buses before? It was affiliated with TPR or anything like that?
Well, we
Or the
use the
parish?
we use the Mechanicville gym for our summer camp.
Yes, ma'am.
So they help us, they let us use their camp, but we had to get the insurance and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Through Curtis, somebody.
Curtis Constraints, yes.
Right.
Okay, well, I wasn't aware of it, and listen, I'm glad for the programs, the more programs for the kids to be involved during the summer, the better they can be in keeping them out of trouble, and I'm talking about any kids, okay? So that's why I was asking if y'all in existence, because I truly don't remember the name of this group coming before us, and I'm getting old, so I might forgot, okay? But seriously, I'm glad that it's expanding, and you needed the services, because it's gonna help our kids. So thank you.
When budget allows, we try to take them, for example, to the USS KIT in Baton Rouge.
Yes.
Or to one of the children's museums, the places that we
Yeah.
can provide fun plus
Yes, ma'am.
education to continue through the whole entire year.
We don't just do it during the summer, we go year round.
Year round.
Like when it's children out for Christmas, we have camp.
That's great.
Thanksgiving, we have camp. Mardi Gras, we have camp.
Yes.
So we go year round, so that, sometimes during those days, the parents don't have nobody. Before they watch those kids while they still working, so they come when they come during the year, they just come to camp during those days.
And again,
All our
ladies, thank you.
services- All
Ms.
our
Van Hamel?
services are free to the families and the children. We don't charge anything.
A quick question, where do y'all get your funding from?
South Central
Okay.
And we have a contract with them.
Ms. Benoit?
Yes.
Ms. Voisin?
Y'all do feeding with the kids too?
Yes,
Okay.
we feed
Awesome.
them, they get breakfast for camp and lunch.
Okay,
All that's
fantastic.
free.
And snacks.
Any other board members?
Yeah, actually, the CERT was started like around '03 with Nicholls State University. They needed a program for the social workers, to train the social workers, and I was on the board when they first started it. So when they started it, they had social worker students would come and sit in the CERT, and I had a counseling program, and they worked together. Then it moved on after years to the Mechanicville gym, but it was actually in Senator Circa with Nicholls State, and then it went on and started getting funding from parish government. And as a part of TPR was using the gym with this other program, Weed and Seed was working together, and they always partnership, but they've been using the buses for over 27 years. Now they just doing it themselves without the program, because it was two programs. They had a summer program on side of each other at one time with Mr. Joe Thompson. I'm well aware of the history, and they've been doing a great job with the kids for years, you know, but it started with Nicholls State University. Well, actually, it was the president wife who started the program.
It was, the Family Service Center at Nichols
It was
had,
with the Family
yeah,
Service
and they
Center.
had a grant that provided the funds. Gina Bajeron was in charge of them.
Exactly, Gina Badgeron, you're absolutely right.
What grades do you service?
Kindergarten to eighth grade.
Kindergarten. I know a lot of happy parents out there that has camps to send their children to when the schools are closed. And not only have, providing the students things to do, but providing them their meals as well. That is such a service. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Any other, Mr. Dior?
I just want to add one more thing. That's why I was asking questions earlier about, you know, other camps and stuff. We have so many good programs throughout the parish, and I'm just glad to hear this and here's expanding. And also, I'm just saying, I knew we had an intergovernmental agreement with the parish. So, like I said, I might have missed a couple parts, but I want to commend you on what y'all doing. And I'm just saying, our youth is so valuable, and to get them that early, you're gonna put them on the right path. So, thank y'all ladies, and I'm sorry I wasn't familiar with the names. Okay, thank you.
Any objections? None heard, so ordered.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, A2, Personnel Section, Leave of Absence, Family Medical Leave. The recommendation is that the board approve a family and medical leave in accordance with policy file F-11.4A for Shirley M. Van Buren, custodian 3A at Grand Kai Elementary School, beginning June 9th, 2023 through August 31st, 2023. Madam Board.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. DeHart, second by Mr. Hamner. Any public comment? Mr. DeHart?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Hamner? Other board members? Any objections? None heard, so ordered.
Okay, and provided for you are personnel actions for a period of April 21st, 2023 through May 26th, 2023. That's at your desk for your perusal.
Item number 3 on the superintendent's agenda is a matter bearing on a pending litigation, Terrebonne Parish School Board versus Group Contractors LLC docket in the judicial courts of the parish of Terrebonne. I do, discuss this with our council, we're gonna have to enter executive session. Do I have a motion? Mrs. DeHart?
Second.
Second by Ms. Benoit. Any public comment? Ms. Benoit, Mr. DeHart?
No.
Any other board members? Any objections? None heard, so ordered.